And Shalom is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, israelitereport.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity, those that truly believe. Now, I want to get this clip right quick. This is a clip that I played before a long time ago. Some of you may remember it. I doubt it. But this woman was going into this 15-minute city grid. It's a prison grid, what she called 15-minute ghettos. And I'm bringing this up because this is one of the plans of the elites. They plan to put you in these 15-minute smart cities because it goes into the actually, because Revelations 13, 16, it calls us all, both small and great, free and bond, receiving mark in their right hand and in their forehead, right? So we're dealing with the mark of the beast, and your chip, just my belief, is going to determine whether or not you're able to, if they're able to accomplish these 15-minute cities, or even if it's not a 15-minute city per se, it'll be a smart city, right? Because all your information and your records will be on there. All right. But listen to this woman. Listen to how she goes into these 15-minute cities / smart cities / prison grid. All right. Just listen, because Jay is fast asleep. And then scriptures tell you it's high time to wake out of sleep. Now is the time to wake up and pay attention and see what's really going on and see how they're setting the stage to say that, there's terrorists in the country, how they're allowing these so-called illegal immigrants in here. And they're pretty much setting the stage to say that we need a lockdown of some sort, or we need to do a better job of tracking and tracing and monitoring and setting up surveillance of people. And she's going to go into this, right? She's going to go into this. So just listen to this clip right quick.
This whole COVID madness, it was really just a test balloon to see how far they could go. And the lesson they wanted to learn from this was to find out what needed to be done to get free individuals in free and democratic societies to actually consent to being forced into compliance. Like I said, it was a test balloon. It started out with the digital green certificate. That was just something to get the people used to having to show something wherever they went. So easing people into that kind of thing. And they have learned their lesson, and they looked at all of the data, especially in the COVID committee, where they repeated every single lie. They looked very, very carefully at all of this. And the next thing we will see is, the establishment of so-called 15-minute cities. I would, however, urge you, do not call them 15-minute cities. They are 15-minute ghettos. Be very specific in your choice of words to highlight what they're actually doing. Just looking at these concepts, they're supposed to make your lives easier, make it more comfortable for the people, reduce their carbon footprint. I mean, we are saving the planet after all, aren't we? But it has nothing to do with this. Nothing whatsoever. It's about control. It's about, pretty much imprisoning people in their assigned area. Why am I saying this? I mean, a lot of people may say, well, here she goes again, spreading, conspiracy theories. Well, look at what they're doing. Where they are starting to build these 15-minute ghettos, they're not starting by, building schools or hospitals or, leisure parks or none of that, no libraries. No, they start by erecting barricades and installing surveillance cameras. That is a big tell. So anyone telling me it's about making my life easier, yeah, right. Not for a single second will I believe this BS. It is coming. And how will they control it? I mean, well, very simple. They will no longer need electrified barbed wired fences all around this area. No, digital ID. That will do it. Take a look to China. That is our future. And I'm not talking about a future in maybe 30, 40, 50 years from now. No, it is going on as we speak. We're talking about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years tops. Look at Saudi Arabia. They're building the so-called Neom City. It is a structure 170 kilometers long, 500 meters wide, and 500 meters high, 200 meters wide. And it will house 9 million people. If I wanted to gain control over 9 million people and have them completely dependent upon me, that's exactly where and how I would house them. In the middle of the desert with nowhere to run. It is in store for all of us. It will be the attempt to enslave and impoverish every single human being on this planet. That's what we're looking at, and that's what we need to fight. And I'm really asking you, take a good look. Take a good look at your governments, and do not assume for a single second, just because they were democratically elected, they will not inflict the worst atrocities on you. Do not believe that for 1 second. So please stand up, get up, and fight already. Do it now.
I hope you heard what the woman said. And what she's saying is exactly what the men of the Lord has been saying for a long time, is that Esau has laid a snare for a lot of you people, mainly the nation of Israel. They've laid a snare for you, peace and safety. They're going to offer you peace and safety. They're going to say, oh, no, the world is out of control. America specifically is out of control. And, there's too much going on. All these migrants, these illegal immigrants are here. And it's just, oh, my God, it's just too much going on. And we need a better way to track and trace you. So that's the theme of the show today. Track and tracing. And as I've said before, and she said it, the 2020 situation, the pandemic, was nothing but a test run. And she pretty much said that. It was just a test run. All right. And that was to work out the kinks for the real situation, the real show, which is going to be next for the RFID microchip. And the 15-minute cities, the smart cities, that goes right along with that. Now, why this is important is because we are one false flag away from that happening. And this is very important. This is key. They already put legislation in place. They already put certain guidelines in the rule books that you don't know about during the 2020, I'm going to say the election, the 2020 pandemic, that you don't understand, where FEMA took over everything. Matter of fact, this guy, what's his name? Mike Pompeo pushed Trump to the side and basically told him FEMA's taking over. The Department of Defense is taking over. And they can take over at any moment. The U.S. is already, given over the sovereignty, the so-called sovereignty, over to the United Nations and the World Health Organization. And you don't know that. You don't understand the situation. They've already put it in place and put it in ink, pretty much, that a new pandemic, the World Health Organization, I almost said the World Economic Forum, which they're, a part of the Illuminati, I guess you can say tentacles. They at any moment, if they deem that it's a crisis situation, they can take over at any moment. But the average Jake doesn't understand that. And what's going to happen when the shit hits the fan, and whether it be a so-called terrorist attack, civil war, civil unrest, another pandemic, some kind of health scare or health crisis, they can step in at any moment and completely, I would say, disband or make void your so-called civil rights. Your constitutional rights will just go out the window. And Jake is unaware of that at this moment. But a portion of these Edomites know that this is happening. They know this already. They know that their government has sold them out to the World Health Organization, to the United Nations. They know this already. So you're looking at a very chaotic situation. And I believe you're going to see at some point UN troops, United Nations troops, coming in to restore order, because it's order out of chaos. They want the chaos. They want the people in the uproar. They want that. This is why another theory of mine is that they're purposefully putting this out in the public. I remember a time when you didn't know these things. These things weren't public information. They want the people to know and to see what they're doing, so the people will get pissed off enough to the point where they will riot or try to take over the government or overthrow the government. That's what they want. So they can bring in the order. They need an excuse to bring in order. So the half of the nation, you have to understand, half of this country is split between the left-wing dumb dipshits and the right-wing retards. Okay, that's what you got left, dumbasses. That's what you got left, stupid. Nobody's gonna save America. You got the left-wing stupid fucking idiots, and you got the right-wing retards. You got the left-wing soft-ass libtards, fucking candy-ass, as The Rock would say, you candy-ass Rudy Poo jabroni, right? They're the softy, offended over everything little peons. The cuck boys. The men should be able to go into women bathrooms. Weirdos, right? That's those people. The support, they support the transgender rights people. And then you have the right wing who wants to bring about they're the Christian patriots, right? But they believe in white Jesus, right? So they're still not backing or supporting the Israelites. So fuck both of them. All right. If you not coming in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and you not really about this Israelite thing, then fuck you. That's the attitude we have to have. None of these parties are on your side. They're two wings attached to the same bird. But that division is something that the New World Order is going to play on. And you need to understand that and realize that this is how that civil war, the civil unrest is going to come about. Their excuse to bring about a track and trace system that we need to track America's up in, it's in an uproar. All the people have gone crazy. The people are fighting amongst each other. We need to set a situation where they're set in different zones. And in case you don't know, This has been a major agenda of the CIA um, for a very long time, and it's finally coming into fruition. The what they call it, I want to, damn, I can't remember the exact wordings, but it's the dividing of America, the separation of the democracy and the republic. Basically, the Democrats versus the Republican, but they have another word for it, another term that I can't think of it right away. But in order to bring about the Agenda 2030, there's an actual writing, um, a blueprint plan that they had in place called it's something along the lines of the separation or the dividing of America, the blue states versus the red states. This was already written years ago, by the way. That's why you see such a major separation between the two. All right, and it was Zbigniew Brzezinski that once said America will be the first and last superpower, and that it would collapse and come back as a new world order. That's the phoenix. The phoenix bird. If you're into Egyptology, you would know what I'm talking about. The phoenix crashes, and it crashes into flames. It bursts into flames, and it comes back into a different type of bird, or it's reborn. This guy George Bush Sr. He once quoted that it's a big idea. It's a new world order. The new world order is the ending of the old world order and the beginning of the new. Um, Also, I believe he had the plan for the new American century, the new American century. Um, so, and I've been running my mouth, but I say a quick way or a short way to explain it. The idea is to divide and conquer. The same way they did with the Native American Indians, they would put one tribe against the other tribe, and that's how they conquered the Native Americans. And they're planning on doing the same thing. The elites of Esau is planning on doing the same thing in America by dividing the country. That's why you see, I'm telling you again, there's never been such a great divide between the states, between the blue states and the red states, right? And their ideas and their ideology, all right? And that's done purposefully. There's a reason why the left wing, the Democrats are going hard body left wing, where they're telling you women should have an abortion even after the baby is born. That men should be able to go into women's bathrooms. They know that that's going to upset the right, the hard right, who believe in, the sanctity of marriage and, um, they're Christian patriots and, they believe in white Jesus, but they believe in the Bible as they believe in it. Yeah, if you understand what I'm saying. They have their own, belief in it. They know that's going to piss them off. So that what that does is that divides the country and Satan against Satan. What? It cannot stand, right? These are the uproars of the people. That's what you're seeing right now. So I would say the timing is right. The timing is right for them to bring about this new world order. So the 15-minute city idea isn't just something that they pulled out of their ass. It's something that they had in the makings. They have an excuse for it because by the time they bring it about, the hardcore Republican states and the hardcore liberal Democrat states are going to be so divided and so against each other that they're going to be with or for the idea of splitting the country up And I've heard certain Democrats and certain Republicans say they don't want no dealings with them, with each other, I should say. They're just so sick of each other. And that's the point. That's the point. I've even heard Donald Trump lean into that. He said something along the lines of he has a plan to bring something called freedom cities. Y'all need to go look this stuff up because they banned a lot of Trump's content. Freedom cities, which is going to be separate from liberal Democrat cities, which Trump is promising that these cities, these freedom cities, will be more along the lines of the constitutional republic, which is the United States of America. Even though it's a corporation, it operates under the um, the guise or the idea of a constitutional republic. So understand that Esau is going to fight tooth and nail to save this place, right? They believe that they can save America. Again, Trump went from make America great again to save America. Save America. But the Lord said he would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Okay, Babylon is not healed. Take balm for her. Okay? I'm going to get Psalm 75 and 7. It says, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Okay, because this is the end. So you got to understand that Esau's not going down without a fight. Of course, he's too prideful. All right, he's too prideful. He's going to fight. He's not going to just hand his kingdom over. And I keep warning these people, this is what's coming. You know, you want to be entertained. You think this shit is a joke. It's not. I'm telling you, some troublesome times, perilous times are coming. Psalm 75 and 7 says, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. And that's what's happening right now. Just like he set us down when we were in rulership, he's setting Esau down. And he's about to restore the kingdom back to Israel, except this time we're going to rule forever, even forever and ever. As it says in Daniel's 7th chapter. But Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the land of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture. And he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof. All the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. That cup is going to be passed on to Esau. We drank of the cup. Now Esau is going to drink of the cup. The wrath, the indignation of the Lord power, Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah. All right? But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the power of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. All right? The horns of the righteous shall be exalted. The meek, the lowly, the people that's been spat on, shit on, kicked, told, you ain't shit, nigga. You's a nobody ass nigga. Laughed at, mocked, scoffed, scorned. Right? The righteous shall be exalted. All right? So we're going to have our comeuppance. I'll get 2nd Ezra 6 and 8. You already knew I was going there anyway. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so this is the end of his kingdom, and this is why Esau is so pissed off and so angry. He's mad. Well, it says in Second Ezra, I believe, uh, a madman sparing none. Correct me if I'm wrong. It'd be like a madman sparing none. He's coming down with great wrath. He's pissed off in a way that you haven't seen Esau's anger yet. And it's going to take a divine higher power to deliver you from the wrath of this devil. And I say this time and time again, this devil is not just going to hand over his kingdom and say, oh, you know what? My bad. You know what? You're the real children of Israel. You got it. No. You're going to be tested. There's an hour of temptation that you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to really believe. I'm telling you, man, it's going to take more than putting on a garment. It's going to take more than saying, Kwam Yasharallah. It's going to take more than that. All right? I'll get Matthew's 24 and 22. It's been on my mind. I know I go over it too much. But anyway, I don't care. Matthew's 24 and 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. That's not in there for nothing. The Lord is speeding up time. I've been hearing people complaining, talking about the days are going by too fast. No shit. Really? Of course it is. Everything's speeding up, man. Every day there's something crazy going on in the news. Every day. Hurricanes, presidents getting shot at. Different wars all over the place. You got the BRICS nations, people separating themselves from America. These other nations, I should say, no longer want to do business or do dealings with the Americans or the American dollar, the US dollar. Every day. The Lord is speeding it up, man. You can't keep track of it. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Because we got to get the F-U-C-K up out of here. This place is wicked beyond wickedness. I'm done, man. I'm absolutely done. Y'all can have this shit. Motherfucker come up, excuse me, excuse my language. Somebody come up to me and say, you nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga, you ain't got this. Nigga, you ain't got that. Fuck you. I don't want what you got. Bitch, you can have it. Well, shit. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Nigga, you can have this and you can have that. The hell with this goddamn place. And I said it before, I'll say it again. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If I drop dead tomorrow, fuck y'all. Fuck this world. Y'all can have this shit, man. Kiss my black ass. I wouldn't give a goddamn. I'll go back into the spiritual realm and come back and fuck this place up. Goddamn, you was shit. Nigga, I'm rolling. I'm balling. I'm doing good. Well, good for you, you black monkey nigga, you. Esau's about to be destroyed, and you niggas are going to get destroyed right along with him. Fuck you. Anyway, sorry. Salakia. I knew I was going to do it. I almost made it through this. I just can't be. All right, let me get Matthews 24 and 23. Sorry for y'all. Y'all, you know. Then if any man shall lay unto you, any man shall say unto you, I was looking at the other word, lo. Lo here is Hamashiach, or the anointed, or there believe it not, right? Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach or the anointed, or there, believe it not, for there shall arise false messiahs, I'll say it that way, false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. If it were possible. Man, Matthew 24 is just, man, you want to talk about heavy. I've read this 1,000, maybe I don't know how many times, but every time I go over it, it's just like, man, we got to be this. I mean, this is so heavy. And it sends chills up my spine, because it says, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. That shows you the technology that Esau is coming with. That it's man, it's so advanced that if you weren't of the elect, you would get fooled. You would be deceived. There are people that are calling themselves Israelites that are deceived. Just like you had General Yohana of the ISUBK. He told the people go take the jab back in 2021. I remember it. He told them, man, shit, go and take it then. Something along those lines. He told his people to go take the jab. The shot. I mean, damn. And nobody's questioning them on it. Really? Really? God damn, man. How you get away with that? That's what I'm saying. If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So the Lord is shortening the time because he knows we're worn out. He knows. The Lord knows. We're like, oh my, he knows we're hastening, we're crying and praying. Ezekiel 9:4, right? He knows that we're sighing and crying. He knows. We're sending up these prayers daily and begging to get the hell up out of here. Okay? And to make matters worse, you still got niggas in your face on your daily walk throughout your daily life telling you that you don't know what the fuck you talking about while prophecy is being fulfilled. These niggas is watching football. These niggas is watching Diddy tapes and allegations and Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal. Who's another one? Give me another idiot. Cat Williams. Well, Cat Williams is a prophet. That's the new thing. These niggas think Cat Williams is a prophet. And you telling me we ain't the stupidest people on the planet? He went on there and revealed Diddy was a weirdo. Like we didn't know this shit years ago. And now niggas are saying, she. Cat Williams told the truth. Cat Williams a prophet. He prophesied all day. He did 2024 be the year of truth. Man, god damn, bro. This is what our people have been reduced to. Ezekiel 12:21. I know. I couldn't get away from it. I know. Ezekiel 12:21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Yo, these niggas is crazy. These niggas got demons on them. They're so stupid. These niggas are so stupid. Prophecy is being fulfilled every day, and they still telling you you crazy, you're a conspiracy theorist, you're a nut job, you don't know what you're talking about. While it's being fulfilled, we're on the verge of World War III. You would think if there was something to wake these niggas up, the situation with Israel and Iran would be make somebody that understood something would go, oh shit, this sound like it could be World War III. Even if they was going off, even if they don't know prophecy, let's say they don't know the order and they don't know what the mark of the beast is, right? So they don't know that the microchip is going to come out before World War III really pops off, like really, really gets going. Because you're in the beta phase of World War III right now. But you would think there would be something inside of them that goes, oh, God damn, man, wait a minute, wait. There's war going on over there in the Middle East. Oh, shit, this is really, you got shit going on with Ukraine and Russia. You got shit going on with Israel and Iran. Man, damn, maybe we are in the last days. You would think they would try to figure out something. No. What are these niggas saying? Look, check it out. Ezekiel 12 and 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel? They still have that because Israel is a people before it's a place. What is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel saying the days are prolonged? Motherfucker, it's prolonged. This shit just gonna go on forever. The days are prolonged and every vision faileth. Oh no, we don't know what we talking about. Every vision faileth. You niggas been talking about World War III forever. You niggas been talking about the microchip forever. God damn, bro. The reason why they say prophesy into the wind. That's the reason why the scriptures say prophesy into the wind. Our people are stupid. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. They think it's a joke. They think the Lord is something to play with. And it's not just these little nigglets in the streets. It's a lot of these Israelite camps. That's why they having these stupid ass debates. That's why they not taking the Lord serious. They're not warning the people. They're not telling them the truth of the destruction that's to come so people can get ready. No. They act like this YouTube shit is going to go on forever. This internet shit is going to go on. Like they're going to be selling garments from now until 2045. 2040, 2045. Like they're still going to be here. I'll be damned. I will what? Kiss my black ass. Hell no. This place has got to be on its way out, man. That's the only explanation for what we've been seeing thus far. And Shalom, his brother Yashim Azakar from the Israelite Report, israelitereport.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Right quick, just, some things that were in the news right quick. About these outages, and you got the hurricanes coming, and you got now they're reporting that there's some sort of fire in one of those Midwest states. Can't remember. Is it Wyoming, Iowa, something like that? Anyways, there's a lot going on, and our people are so ignorant they don't even consider. They're blaming it on the president and they're not seeing that it's the hand of the Lord. All right, it's the Lord that's doing it. They don't even consider the Lord. Um, and you just we know that it's the Lord that put the spirit on them to be ignorant. But in the flesh, you look at these jakes, and you say to yourself, like, what point do you stop and think about the Lord? What point do you stop and say the Lord is angry? What does it take? Okay. But I'll tell you what it's going to take. It's going to take them losing money. All right. Not being able to just go and get food whenever they want to. That's what it's going to take. So this came from USA Today. And this was a couple of days old. It says Bank of America has widespread service outages, um, and has been resolved. Now, you've heard about that already, but I'm bringing this out to kind of just show you the patterns. This has been happening like every couple of months or so. Every time you turn around, there's another outage, something going on with the banks. And the thing is that people don't stop and think to themselves, why does this keep happening? And if you are thinking, man, you're on your watchtower and you understand the way Esau moves, the way Esau operates, you understand that he plants seeds into your mind. He's setting up for a big shutdown of these banks. And that's just something I believe. And, in my spirit, you know, I believe there's going to be some sort of so-called cyber attack. And I could see Esau using that as a reason to bring about the mark of the beast. Or at least get us really, really close to it. So in case you forgot, I'll remind you of what happened. It says here, a technical issue was preventing many Bank of America customers from accessing their bank accounts on Wednesday, but it has been resolved. This was last Wednesday, I believe. According to the bank, it says reports of problems accessing bank accounts spiked around 1 p.m. when the website Down Detector reported about 20,000 outages, 20,000 plus. So it says here in the quote, some mobile and online banking clients experienced an issue accessing their accounts and balance information earlier today. Bank of America said in a statement, these technological issues have been fully resolved. We apologize for any inconvenience. But it says people complained about their account balances, and it says people complained that their account balances were not visible on the app, while others said they could access their accounts, but that they were seeing a balance of zero. So you can only imagine that, like what that. And it's what I'm saying. Bank of America had an issue. It was either this earlier this year or sometime last year, where people couldn't even get money out of their bank accounts. There was some kind of glitch. And these things keep happening. And people just think that they're isolated incidents. Esau is doing a test run right now to see how people will react before they come through with the real thing. That's all they're doing. Also, Verizon went down. Um, Verizon goes down. It's from the Daily Mail. Verizon goes down for thousands across the U.S. with users unable to make calls or use the internet. This is all happening back to back to back, and people are just walking along. They're still talking about goddamn Diddy. See? Meanwhile, your enemy is setting your ass up. Your enemy has plans, man. He's about to drop the hammer. Verizon is down across the U.S., leaving users unable to make phone calls, send text messages, or surf the web. Down Detector, a site that monitors online outages, shows issues began around 8 a.m. with customers reporting mobile phone and internet services are not working. Customers in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Phoenix have reported issues. This marks the second outage in less than 2 weeks, with the last outage hitting in September. And they said it was September the 30th, for that matter. Anybody in their right mind could look at this and see that this is a pattern, this is on purpose. They're prepping and preparing. One, they're getting data to see how people will react. And two, they're putting all of their ducks in a row on their end. Okay, they're testing their own system to see how fast they can bring it down. How fast can they pull it back up? Okay? Because they have their own secret backup systems that you don't know about. Just like you have the web and you have the dark web. So there's a whole different version of the internet that you know nothing about unless you're surfing the dark web. And these things are happening back to back. They're all year long. How many outages, man? How many outages? Now you got hurricane after hurricane. Fires after, all these wildfires are breaking out. What is it going to take? Meanwhile, you got people walking around talking about nothing's happening. They're being distracted by Diddy. This is complete madness. I don't know how else to put it. This is crazy. It's insane. This is insanity. This is just complete craziness on a high level. You got people exposing the government for using HARP to bring about these hurricanes. Right there on the net. Wide open. Everyone's seeing it. That wants to see it. I don't know how many people exactly, because a lot of stupid ass people in this country, but everything is being exposed. The Lord said he would make Esau a bear. Make their own tongue to fall amongst itself or upon itself, excuse me. And that's what you're witnessing. That's what you're seeing. This devil does not care because he's so prideful that even though I keep saying everyone, but there's a great number of people that know exactly what this devil is doing. And even though he has his own people calling him out, he's still pushing forward with his plan. This came from Reuters, and I think I may have read this last week. I meant to, but I just want to get it right quick. It says U.S. bases would be a target if the U.S. joins any response against Iran. That's what an Iraqi armed groups say. It says U.S. bases in Iraq and the region will be targets if the United States joins any response to Iranian strikes on Israel or if Israel uses Iraqi airspace against Tehran, which is in Iran. Iranian-backed Iraqi armed group said this was last Tuesday. You see all this that's going on, and all they could talk about is Diddy, Jay-Z, this stupid crazy ass Jaguar Wright. This is unbelievable, man. And again, I keep coming back to the cyber attack thing because both political parties, right, the Democrats and the Republicans, are shifting the blame for everything that happens over to Iran. I sound like a broken record, but I'm just telling you, this is what they're doing. They have plans to get involved in this war. They're blaming cyber attacks on Iran, Russia and Iran. Why? Because those are the two countries they have beef with, that they're planning to go to war with. They're planning to go to war with both Russia and Iran, which is biblical. This is happening right before your eyes. So who's to say? God, I told you, they already blamed the damn Trump assassination attempt on Iran. They said he was an Iranian. He was some white dude, but he was supposed to be an Iranian sympathizer or something like that. This is heating up to a point where I keep saying it. I don't know, man. They could shut this shit down. And Jay is getting into a place where he just he don't believe nothing's going to happen. They've normalized this craziness, this madness. Things are happening at such a rapid pace that you don't get a chance to digest the the thing that happened just yesterday. They've already moved on to something else. There's some new crazy shit that's happening, and we haven't even gotten to the election yet. Who knows how that's going to go? I don't know. I know this country is divided, so I know it's going to be chaotic. Both sides are pissed off at each other, at each other's throats. I'm gonna get Jeremiah 51:7. This place is getting ready to go up in flames, man. You're not gonna have much longer to sit and listen to my damn rants. This place is about to go up in flames. Something real effing crazy is about to go down. I'll start at 6th verse. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, because that's what's going to happen. 2/3 of our people are going to get cut off. That join themselves together, man. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense, and he's going to get payback. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth up. It says her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power. All right. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Suddenly. All right. And you see these some of these foreigners, man, they see that this place is going down. They're going back into their own country. And what they're doing is they're dipping out. They're making their money right quick and they're getting the hell up out of here. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For a judgment reacheth unto heaven. All right? And is lifted up even to the skies. So, I mean, it's to the point, man, where I expect anything at any moment. You know, I really am. I'm not even in that space where I'm just like, oh, this is going to drag on. I'm kind of just like, man, any moment this shit can pop off. And I mean that literally. It's really that crazy right now. And you got to think about the news, the things that are happening and we're not even hearing about. Like, you got to think like this, right? If this is the news we're getting, who knows what's happening that we don't know about, that they're not airing, that they're not getting the green light to even speak about in the media? Who knows? And Esau is trying his best to hold this together. Meanwhile, the elites are making sure they shut it down and bring it down. So you have the what you would call the middle class, working class Edomites are trying their best to hold this place up. They're trying to figure out ways to make America great again. Or to at least keep it from sinking. Meanwhile, the elites who are in control and have paid off and blackmailed and are in control of every politician, all of these entertainers, all the big money people below them, right? They're hell bent on destroying this place.